heading in direction of the Queensboro Bridge. All units in the blue area, proceed with caution.
Don't jump, Marley. Don't try it. Climb down. Let the officers help you. If you jump, you'll never get away. Leave a police boat standing by.
Keep them away! Do you hear me? Keep them away!
Isn't that George Morley, the murderer?
Yeah, gave up like a lamb.
They can find a sponsor for anything nowadays.
Keep them away! You hear me? Take them away!
Inspector, I can fire a few shots over his head.
Out of the question. Might scare him into jumping.
Driver, can't you find some way out of this?
No chance, lady. Traffic's backed up to 72nd Street.
You haven't got a chance, Morley. If you don't come down now, we'll wait till you have to.
Take them away!
Hey, you, no spectators in there.
Hey, how did you get through the line?
I'm Dr. Hamilton, James Hamilton.
Yes, what is it, Doctor?
I think I can help you.
No, you don't need a doctor. He hasn't jumped yet.
I'd like to talk into that microphone for a few minutes.
How about it, Morley? You coming down?
Listen, I'm a psychiatrist.
Please, Doc.
I've read about Morley in the papers. He's an obsessive of highly suggestible mentality.
Of what?
What I'm trying to say is, he might respond to suggestion. I'd like to try. What harm will 5 minutes do?
I've been trying for a half hour.
5 minutes?
All right, here's the mic.
Morley, this is Dr. Hamilton. I want you to listen to the sound of my voice. Watch the searchlight.
We'll miss my plane.
He's a goner for sure. Look at him.
Driver, please.
Look, lady, if you don't want to watch, there ain't nobody stopping you from walking. That'll be $1.80, ma'am.
Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot.
You will do as I say. You want to do as I say. You will do absolutely nothing but listen to my voice and watch the light. You will do as I say. You want to do as I say. Your eyes are on the light. On the light. Watching the light. You will do absolutely nothing but listen to my voice and watch the light. You trust me. You trust me, Morley. You will do as I say because you know I want to help you. I can help you. I can help you. Your fingers hold tight. You cannot open them. They will not open.
Hypnosis.
They are welded to the cable. Your hands cannot open. They are part of the cable. Welded there. Morley, let your fingers open. 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 That's right. Let them open. Let them open. You will let the two officers help you. Help you. Help you.
Let me have your name again, Doctor.
Hamilton.
That'll We'll call you if we need you.
Hey, Doc, we wanted a statement.
Good afternoon, Dr. Hamilton's office. No, I'm sorry, the doctor's not in right now.
Dr. Hamilton?
Thank you.
The press?
Yes.
Excuse me.
I'm Tompkins of the Globe.
Barnes of the Recorder, Doctor.
No comment.
My paper'd like a statement, Doctor.
Our readers would like to know, Doctor.
Doctor, whether you like it or not, your news.
Is it true that you put Morley in a hypnotic trance?
No, it's not true. I use no hypnotherapy, and I don't like being referred to as a Park Avenue Svengali.
Well, you are a hypnotist, though, aren't you,
Miss
Doctor?
Ames, will you cancel my appointments for the rest of the day? Like many psychiatrists, I often use hypnotism in my work.
But you can't deny what so many people saw. You put that murderer in a definite trance.
Morley happened to be a criminal of high suggestibility, of very low intelligence. I used simple suggestion, and it worked. It was very little more than a game they used to call animal magnetism in the days of Coué and Binet. Now, since you gentlemen won't leave, you'll excuse me if I do.
One question, Doc, before you go.
Please.
We know he killed 3 young women.
That's right.
Now, in each case, there was no motive. No sex, no robbery. Can you tell us why?
A drive to kill, that's all. The man's a killer through and through. Sorry, I'll have to leave you now, gentlemen. I'm sorry, but I think you're in the wrong car. Do you mind? I'm in a hurry. I'm not another reporter.
No, I'm not. I only want to talk to you, Doctor.
I'm sure you'd be lovely to talk to, but not today. Come on, out.
Please, Dr. Hamilton, I need your help.
You could have called my office.
Last night...
You were at the bridge.
Yes, I was on my way to the airport, flying to London.
And the traffic jam made you miss your plane.
Well, yes. Almost, yes. I found myself unable to open my hands as you spoke. It frightens me. And then this morning I read in the papers your statements about people often being highly suggestible.
Yes, but I was referring to the criminal mind. I hope you haven't made the haywire conclusion that because you're suggestible, you have a criminal mentality.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous. Forget it.
Well, there are moments when I feel and then I keep running away.
You're a very lovely girl, and I'd much rather take you to dinner than take you as a client. I don't take friends as patients or make my patients personal friends. What I'm trying to say, Miss Summers, is I won't take you as a patient. It would only waste your money and my time.
Hey, Doc!
Excuse me.
Hey, boy. Doc Hamilton!
Yes. Yes, this is Dr. Hamilton's office. An appointment? No, I'm sorry. Well, all right, I'll write it down. Miss Ann Summers. Well, I don't know. Oh, just a moment, please.
Hello, Miss Summers. This is Dr. Hamilton. Yes, I can take you. Where are you now? Fine, you can come right over. Oh, I meant to tell you that you forgot to... Hello? She hung up? Both your parents were English,
Yes.
and you've never studied German.
No.
Then why should you be reading a novel in German?
German? Why do you ask?
These are your gloves, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, they were inside this book.
Are you sure? My book, I don't remember.
And you said something about finding mysterious messages. What about them?
Well, they too are in German. I began finding them about 3 or 4 months ago. Sometimes in my pocketbook and sometimes beside my bed.
Did you recognize the handwriting?
No, I'd never seen it before.
How old are you?
25.
Do you often forget things, like leaving your things in my car?
Sometimes. Often, I guess.
I see. Ever been married?
No.
Ever been in love?
Is that important?
It's my business to know everything about you.
No, I guess I've never been in love.
How about your moods? You generally happy, depressed?
A little of both, I guess, like everyone else.
Pardon me, Doctor, but you're due at the police station in 40 minutes.
Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. I promised the state psychiatrist a report. Would you call him Miss Ames, tell him I'm on my way? Well, I think that about does it for today. Why don't you go back to your hotel and get some rest? Miss Ames will arrange for your next appointment. I don't suppose I could interest you for dinner tonight.
No, I'm sorry, not tonight. Besides, you're contradicting yourself.
No?
Yes, you told me you never make your friends patients, or your patients personal friends.
Oh, he hasn't said a word since the bridge. Just won't talk.
I'd like to see him alone.
Oh, not a chance. Hey, you're visiting a murderer. Don't you forget it. He might decide to swat a fly, or he might decide to strangle you.
I can handle him.
Okay, Joe, open up. You got a visitor, Morley. This is Dr. Hamilton.
Hello, Morley. Would you like a cigarette? You know who I am? You can call me Jim. Your first name's George, isn't it? It's okay if I call you George? Can you see this flashlight, George? I want you to keep your eyes on it. You'll feel very restful. It will help calm you inside and help you to forget. Watch the light. Keep your eyes on it. It makes you sleepy, relaxed, sleepy. You want to sleep, to forget, relax. And as I count to 10, your eyelids will close and you will be asleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are asleep. How old are you?
18.
But you told me before you were 25.
I am 18.
Where did you live as a child?
Tall wild chestnut trees.
Wild chestnut trees. Was it in the country?
Yes. In the country. Dogs barking.
Your dogs?
No.
But a lot of dogs?
Yes. Dogs, horses.
Fox hunting?
No. We did not live there, only...
Only what? Was it a hunting lodge?
Yes. Hunting.
Did something happen at the hunting lodge that you were trying to forget?
No, I cannot kill you. I cannot kill you. No, Rudy, darling. Let me go first. I am such a coward and I love you so. You take the revolver first.
Drop your hands. Drop your hands. Do as I say.
We cannot live without each other. We must both die.
You will think of other things. Something happy. What What is making you smile?
He's kissing my ear.
Who is kissing your ear?
Rudy.
Are you in love with Rudy?
Everyone is in love with him.
You were 18 when you were in love with Rudy?
Yes.
Is he in love with you?
Quite madly. But you must not tell anyone.
Are you planning on getting married?
You ask stupid questions. You must know
No, what?
that Rudy is already married.
Did all this happen in England?
No. Near Vienna.
When was the last time you saw Rudy?
That night?
That night at the hunting lodge?
Yes.
All right. You will slowly open your eyes. You will watch the light. Open your eyes. Open them. Watch the light. As the light fades, you will awaken. You will feel refreshed and relaxed. How do you feel?
Fine.
Headache?
No.
Good. Then tonight we'll have dinner together, and I won't take no for an answer. Club Sucy?
Club Sucy.
You're fond of the outdoors, aren't you? Trees, flowers.
Yes, I guess I am.
And you like places. You like to travel. How about Vienna?
Vienna?
Yes, when were you there last?
Well, I've never been to Vienna.
Are you telling me the truth?
Of course.
I see.
Would you like to order, Doctor?
He looks so familiar. Who is he?
Hello, Charlie. Jim. Fine. You got a second? I want you to translate some German for me.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Es tut mir leid.
What was that last word? Yeah. Well, it says, I am terribly sorry I cannot keep our date. Positive. And I might add, it's not very perfect German.
Badly written, huh? Well, thanks, Charlie, and I hope I didn't disturb Frederick II. See you soon. Captain.
Oui, monsieur.
I'll have my dinner at the bar.
As you wish, Doctor.
Something in a glass.
Oh, of course. That bridge thing. He's that hypnotist.
Doctor, my dear.
Quack.
What a charming quack he must be. I've been thinking of changing my analyst.
Well, here I am sitting next to a big story. And he won't even talk.
Office hours end at 5.
Yours do, not mine. How about it, Doc? Any repercussions on this Morley thing? Okay. Live by that sundial of yours. But one of these days, I'm going to come into your office before 5. Pour vous, Pierre? Live a little.
Come in.
Dr. Hamilton, Miss Summers.
Come in, Miss Summers. I don't like my patients to lie to me.
Did I lie to you? I'm terribly sorry.
You told me you were staying at the Royal Plaza Hotel. That wasn't necessary.
No, it wasn't necessary.
Are you afraid of me, Anne?
I was, a little, but I don't think I am anymore.
Still, you wouldn't have dinner with me.
But you don't
And
understand.
this note. At least you could have written it in English.
I sent you a note. Would you believe me if I told you I don't remember sending you this note? All I remember is getting dressed to meet you. And that's all.
And you don't remember anything else about last night at all?
No, just the dress. I remember putting it on and...
And blank?
It's blank. Until this morning, I couldn't find any money for a cab. Someone had hidden my purse. That's why I was late.
Did you find your purse?
Yes. Someone had put it behind the curtain, pinned it up high.
Pinned behind the curtains? Do you have any idea who did it?
No.
Tell me, Anne, has this sort of thing happened before?
Yes.
How about memory blackouts?
Yes.
For whole days?
No, this is the first time.
Last night, you mean?
Yes.
Tell me, Anne, where do you live?
87 Sutton Place.
Alone?
No, with a friend of the family. I stay there whenever I'm in New York.
All right. Now, just relax, and we'll have another look at your subconscious.
The river was always muddy.
The Danube?
The Danube Canal.
What else do you remember about Vienna?
Cardigan.
What is Hortigan?
Fresh wine. We would go to Grinsing and sit in the garden cafe, always in a corner, and drink Hortigan.
With Rudy?
Yes. He would always meet me in some disguise, so he would not be recognized. My black hair. That's what he loved most. My black hair.
But your hair is blonde.
Don't be absurd. I am famous for my hair.
Then you had it dyed blonde.
Lächerlich.
Anne, why do you insist that you have never been to Vienna when you know it so well?
My name is not Anne.
What is your name?
Maria. I am Baroness Maria.
Why have you taken the name Anne Summers?
That is her name, not mine.
Split personality. Then you are the Baroness Maria, and she is Anne Summers.
Of course.
And you are 18.
I told you that.
And you have black hair.
I am very beautiful. Even Loshek will tell you.
Loshek?
Rudy's valet. Don't you know him? I remember the icy roads to Vienna. The coach wheels.
You mean the car wheels?
Coach wheels. We stopped in Baden to change horses. We...
Go on. To change the horses.
Why do you ask me these questions?
I'm trying to help you.
You're trying to kill me.
You don't really believe that, do you, Anne?
Not Anne, Maria.
Maria, did you hide Anne's purse behind the drapes?
Yes. I pinned it there. But you must not tell her.
Why?
I don't like her coming to see you.
Are you afraid?
You don't like me. You want to kill me. Perhaps I will kill you first.
Tell me more about the lodge.
Little angels. All colors painted on the wall. And looking down into the bedroom. The music box. It's playing our waltz. crystal chandelier with 100 candles dancing.
Go on.
It's January. Outside, the dogs are barking in the snow. But we are so warm inside.
You said January. What year?
1889.
1889.
January 1889.
Schizophrenia, dual or split personality. Call it what you like. But I'm not sure all those names and places make sense.
Rudy, Grinsing, Loschek.
The hunting lodge, Heurigen wine, wild chestnut trees. She knows what she's talking about. I only wish I did.
The Heurigen section of Vienna was once pretty badly hit by the plague. No, that was in the 17th century.
January 1889. She said it twice.
What was that name she called herself?
Maria. Baroness Maria.
I'm afraid I'm not going to get much sleep tonight.
Yes? Oh, hello, Charlie. No, I'm not asleep.
I'm sorry to bother you, Jim, but I think you better come over here for breakfast. About 9 o'clock?
Hey, what time is it anyway?
Well, it's 3 a.m. I think I found your Maria in a history book.
Put on the coffee. I'll be right over.
This is a photograph of the woman your client thinks she is. Baroness Maria Vecchia, lover of Crown Prince Rudolph of Austria.
Crown Prince Rudolph?
Checks with the nickname Rudy, doesn't it?
Go on.
History books tell us that Rudolph's father, Emperor Franz Joseph I of Austria, knew about this love affair. Naturally, he objected because Rudolph was already married. Now here, we have our missing hunting lodge near Vienna, Meierling, surrounded by wild chestnut trees.
Sound of barking dogs.
What could be more natural than dogs at a hunting lodge?
Meierling affair, the Meierling affair. That's ancient history, isn't it?
Oh, it's hardly ancient, and it's one of the most famous scandals in all history. Look here. In the very year that you mentioned, 1889, January 28th to be exact, the valet, Loschek, discovered a scene that later rocked the entire continent of Europe. That night, at Meierling, he knocked on Rudolph's door. Suddenly, there was a shot from within. He broke the door in and found Rudolph lying dead with the gun still in his hand. Beside him, shot dead hours before, was Maria Vecchia. A dual suicide. Two lovers dying because they couldn't have each other in life.
Because they couldn't have each other in life. I'm not arguing with you, Maria. Of course you are the Baroness Maria Vecchia, and you died at Meierling with the Crown Prince Rudolph in 1889.
It was snowing. It was Wednesday. They found us on Wednesday morning. They hid me in the shed behind the lodge. They couldn't leave me the way I was, so they put a fur coat around me. It was hideous to be treated that way. All they talked about was the scandal, that I must not be found there, even dead.
Relax, Maria. You are hurting yourself. Open your hands. Open your hands. Open. You will take your handkerchief in your hand.
And dead, they took me in the coach back to Vienna.
I'm
Jim. No more. You win and I'm so tired.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh, very much. Say, do all your patients get this treatment?
When they need it. Best therapy in the world.
Oh, you're quite a doctor.
Admit it. Aren't you glad I twisted your arm into coming out today?
Ask my subconscious.
Not on my afternoon off.
Hi, honey.
What can I do for you, sir?
I'm a very sick man. Where's the doctor?
Oh, I'm afraid Dr. Hamilton isn't in right now, but I expect him to call.
I've got to speak with the doctor.
Now, just a minute. You can't go in there.
Now look at that beautiful couch. You know, honey, I didn't get much sleep last night. If the doc calls in, tell him I'm here. My name's Cullen. And please, honey, wake me up in about 20 minutes, huh?
I'm not arguing with you, Maria. Of course you are the Baroness Maria Vetschura, and you died at Meierling with the Crown Prince Rudolph in the year 1889.
City desk. Oh, yes, Cullen. Shoot.
Doc Hamilton's on a reincarnation kick. All I want you to do for me is to put a rewrite man on one extension and a shorthand gal on the other. And, brother, you've got the biggest headline since flying saucers.
And dead. They took me in the coach back to Vienna.
Anne, you must have come across the German language at some time in your life.
I thought this was my day off.
Think back. Are you sure that your parents never took you to Austria? As a child, I mean.
Quite sure.
You never studied German in college?
Oh, French. Le livre est sur la table. See?
Très bien. How far back into your childhood can you remember?
About 8 or 9, I think.
No further than that.
I'm very stupid, I warned you.
After your mother died, did your father bring you up alone?
He never married again, if that's what you mean. Sorry, no evil stepmother you can put under your microscope.
Did you love your father very much?
Very much. Jim, are my lapses of memory apt to increase?
That's hard to tell.
I've read about people who black out for 6 months or a year. They turn up in some little town in Nebraska or Switzerland under another name. Is that going to happen to me?
Some little thing, a disappointment, a shock of some kind, could put you in a very serious state.
You told me you never make personal friends out of your patients. I think I can understand that now.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm going to send you a bill. I might even pad it to cover the cookies.
It's so horrifying to think that there's this other person within me. Sort of a genie just waiting for somebody to pull the cork.
At least she's a baroness. You travel in the best society.
Please don't joke about it.
Defense mechanism. I always joke about the things I'm most serious about. Like you.
Well, I have a few defense mechanisms of my own.
You still don't trust me, do you? Not even if I told you that I'm falling in love with you?
With me? Or Maria Vetschura?
You'll print this story over my dead body. Is that a promise? This story's an invasion of privacy, and as long as I'm managing editor of this newspaper...
Why don't you go back to the front office where you belong?
I didn't hire you to get us into a lawsuit. Yellow journalism ended 50 years ago.
Look, I draw my check for bringing in news. Now, do I write the story or don't I?
Look, I know all about the responsibility of the press. I've been a good Boy Scout all my life. I'll wave flags and I'll help the old ladies across the street. But let's face it, this will make banner lines for a week. Do you want to sell papers or do you want to win merit badges?
Boss, do I write the story or do I shuffle off to my favorite milk bar?
I'm telling you to kill the story. Let me outline the consequences if you print it.
We've been over that. Hamilton will sue.
He'll not only sue, he'll win.
The trial will make good copy. And if you can sell more papers than the amount we have to settle for out of court when the time comes, you're still way ahead of the game.
Bill, you've been my city editor for 18 years. I want you to know if you go ahead with this, you'll take the responsibility for whatever happens.
Cullen, stop standing around wasting time. Find the typewriter.
Mine is not to reason why. Mine is but to write or die.
Jim, I really had a wonderful time.
Glad you did.
Jim, you haven't discussed me with anyone, have you? I mean, I don't want to be a case in the medical journal.
Now, stop worrying.
Well, Jim, if you insist on taking me to dinner, I guess we better change, huh?
Yeah, I guess we'd better. Well, Fraulein, what's the next stop?
87 Sutton Place. How could you do such a despicable thing?
And you've got to believe me.
And who else did you discuss my case with? The janitor?
Anne, listen to me.
The sound of your voice makes me sick. I've mailed a check to cover your services, and you can cancel the rest of my appointments. I never want to see you again, Herr Doctor.
Anne! Maria!
You may sit down.
Thank you.
Young man, what have you done to this poor girl?
I'm concerned with what she's apt to do to herself. Lady Fitzmaurice, have you ever known Anne to have visited Vienna?
Never.
But she speaks the German language. Badly, but it's German.
That is quite impossible, sir.
The answer is certainly somewhere in her childhood.
She was brought up in the care of private nurses.
English nurses?
Quite naturally.
Might one of them have been an Austrian?
I do not like this line of questioning.
There was an Austrian.
Perhaps there was. I've forgotten.
You haven't forgotten a thing in 60 years, have you, Lady Fitzmaurice?
72 years.
How old was Anne during the domestic reign of her Austrian nurse?
Anne must have been almost 8 when her father threw that Viennese hussy out of his house.
Do I have to ask why he dismissed her?
If you do, I shall not answer you.
I understand. Could Anne have become aware of what was going on between her father and her nurse?
It's not likely, sir.
But it's very possible. Anne might have come upon them at some indiscreet moment and been shocked. Then Anne picked up a smattering of German from the nurse.
An impossible language.
The nurse must have filled Anne's head with all sorts of romantic tales, among them the story of Meyerling. A handsome crown prince and the beautiful Baroness Maria Vetschera. What more does it take to impress a child's mind?
A loathsome affair.
Then the shock of seeing her Austrian nurse displacing the memory of her own mother in her father's arms.
I will not listen to this.
Can you imagine the workings of Anne's mind? The hatred she must have felt for that nurse. And as Anne grew older, those hateful images must have disappeared from sight. A memory block. Today, Anne has forgotten that the nurse ever existed in her life.
And good riddance, sir.
I want to thank you, Lady Fitzmaurice. Would you have Anne call me the moment she returns? I think you understand how important it is to her.
There's a gentleman here from the police, sir.
Oh, thank you, Charles. Would you send him in?
You may come in, sir.
Dr. Hamilton?
That's right.
Lieutenant White. Homicide.
Homicide?
I don't have a warrant, but if you insist, I'll get one.
Warrant? Homicide? Say, what is all this?
It's about Ann Summers.
Anne? What's happened to her?
Well, that's why I'm here, Doctor. Here's a translation of a letter we received this morning. It was written in German.
To whom it may concern, this is in the interest of Ann Summers. Dr. James Hamilton has been trying to kill her. My mind cannot overcome the fear that he has at last succeeded in his deed. Signed, Maria Vetchera.
But this is ridiculous. Psychiatrically, and
We're not interested in the big words, Doctor. We're interested in the facts.
But there are no facts.
This letter suggests the possibility of your having killed Ann Summers. Well, maybe it was written by a crackpot. Maybe not.
Maria Vetchera doesn't exist. She's a figment of Ann's imagination. Before you start accusing me of anything, why don't you check?
Oh, we have. There's no such person. Look, Doctor, we're not accusing you of anything. I'm just here to check.
Okay. Help yourself.
First, look familiar, Doctor? Oh, traveler's checks. About $2,000 worth. All signed by Ann Summers. That makes them negotiable, doesn't it? Oh, handkerchief. Looks like blood.
It is. I can explain that. It's Ann's handkerchief, all right. She cut herself in my office the other day.
Relax, Doctor, relax. We haven't got a murder case yet.
A murder case?
But we do have exhibits A, B, and C.
But the police do not share the cafe gossip that Miss Summers, possessed by the person within her, has run off in search of her historical lover, Crown Prince Rudolph.
How does it sound?
You must be proud of yourself.
Could get the Pulitzer Prize.
For fiction.
Okay, I will. Right, Captain. Yes, sir, I understand. Missing persons is drawing blanks.
Well, she might have left the city.
If she's alive, we'll find her. And if she's dead, we'll find her.
Am I under arrest?
I'll let you know when. Don't be impatient.
To him, imagine, I said, I could have been Mary, Queen of Scots.
It's getting terrible, really it is. Why, it's one thing to know who your friends are, but it's another to know who they were.
I'm still being followed. Look, Charlie, you're working at school. I can meet you at the golf room for lunch, okay? Fine. Fine, that's better. Say, why don't you ride with me? They may need your car for something important.
You say the police is still after you? No, I hate to bring this up again, Jim, but you've got to get that girl off your mind. Or are you in love with her?
I'm in love with her.
That's unfortunate.
I can't work, I can't sleep.
On a diet, too?
Not hungry.
Now, tell me, what's new with that Morley fella? Find anything new inside that criminal mind of his?
Completely asocial. I have a few more tests to run before they send him to the electric chair.
This fruit salad's delicious.
I talked to the police lieutenant last night. They had a report Ann had been seen in New Orleans, but it didn't check out.
They're bound to find her.
If she's alive. I'm beginning to wonder myself.
Jim, history is a game of patience. So is life. She'll turn up.
Sure. Don't look now, but my fan club just arrived.
She's bound to read something in the papers about your being suspected of murder, I mean. Look, reincarnation or not, she'll be decent enough to show her face and get you off the hook.
That's just it, Charlie. The person of Maria has taken full possession of Anne, and Maria hates me. She's loving every minute of this.
One woman with two such different personalities. And it's Maria that you've got to look for, not Anne.
That's what I keep telling the police.
As you know, they're stymied until they can find a body. How about the Crown Prince Rudolph?
What about him?
Maybe your Baroness Maria's gone off looking for him.
Cut it out, Charlie.
Just a thought.
What you said before is right, though. The only thing is...
The only thing is what?
Hey, wait a minute. Bait.
Bait?
You can't catch fish without bait. If she's alive, I can bring her back by finding Rudolph.
Come on, Jim. Eat your salad.
No, Charlie, I'm serious.
That's ridiculous. Finding Rudolph?
Not finding him. Creating him.
Jim, boy, you need a rest.
I need only one thing, Charlie. I need a killer. Your subconscious will remember everything I say. Your name is Rudolph von Habsburg. You are the Crown Prince of Austria. Repeat that.
My name is Rudolph von Habsburg. I am the Crown Prince of Austria.
Repeat that to me.
No, Maria. I would rather die with you than live without you.
You know what to do with the gun then, don't you?
Yes.
Everything I have put in your mind will remain in your subconscious. You will remember nothing when you awaken. Hi, Cullen. Thought I'd find you here. I want to talk to you. I think I have a story you might be interested in.
Beware psychiatrists bearing gifts.
Save the cracks for your column. Is Reincarnation still selling papers?
Getting a little stale. Could use a shot in the arm.
Would it make headlines if I told you that I'd found the reincarnation of Crown Prince Rudolph?
What are you trying to hand me?
I'm serious, Cullen.
One chance in a billion and you found him? Not even my readers could believe that.
I did. Think of it. Two lovers reunited after nearly half a century of death.
Sam, bring me a scotch.
Reincarnation with a sex angle.
Make it a double, Sam. Who is your crown prince?
That's my secret. You want to hear the recording?
Well, if I print it, you know what it does to you. Sam, put these on my tab and drink them yourself. Come on.
If she comes here first,
I shall call you.
she's got to come back.
You must love her very much. But you are ruining your reputation.
I don't care who thinks I'm a fraud, as long as Maria believes me.
I hope she comes back for your sake. You're doing a very unselfish thing.
It's got to lure her back. She'll come back for her crown prince, and then I'll kill her.
The news broke this afternoon that Dr. Hamilton has come up with the living reincarnation of the Crown Prince Rudolph of Austria. Some of the principles involved in this story, which has become the sensation of the country, are here on film, brought to you exclusively by this television station. Here's the house at 87 Sutton Place, the last known location to be visited by the girl who calls herself Maria Betchera. And here's the beach house on Long Island, belonging to the controversial Dr. James Hamilton. Caught here by our news camera is Dr. Charles Gore, the historian friend of Hamilton's. Looks like he's in quite a hurry, doesn't it? What will Dr. Hamilton come up with next? Turning to the European.
The Crown Prince, imagine. Isn't it romantic?
You suppose they'll get married? In this life, I mean?
How do you like that? The Crown Prince, my foot. He'll lose his license, that doc will.
Believe me, if I was the commissioner, I'd pull him in on the bunco charge.
Oh, you were the commissioner, big man.
I swear to it, Bill, I don't know what pigeon he dug up for this Crown Prince bit.
Could have been anybody.
Even you.
Bad chance. Look, see if you can find out who. I'll keep the story open. Now then, what about the criminal he's been brain reading? Might be something for the feature page.
Yeah, you mean Morley. I had Doc Hamilton tailed by one of our fellas for the past 2 weeks. Came up with some good information. Let's see, on Monday, he saw Morley from 10 to 10:40, and then again on Thursday, and then 3 times last week. Hey.
What?
This could be our pigeon. Morley. It figures.
The Crown Prince behind bars.
Yeah, think of that in print. Listen, I'll go over and check on this, and if it's true, watch out.
The gun will be behind the book. At the knock on the door, you will pick it up and fire. You will pick it up and fire after the knock.
Now look here, Doctor, we can't go along with that.
You will close your eyes and hear nothing. No sounds, nothing. I told you I must have a killer mind for this.
I understand that, Doctor. But are you sure that you told the district attorney exactly what you're doing?
Look, the only reason you haven't pinned a murder on me is because you can't find the corpus delicti. If you charge me and Miss Summers turns up suntanned after a few weeks in Florida...
Yeah, you could pin our ears back in any court. Well, our case against you is closed the minute that we see Miss Summers alive. All right, let's get on with it.
You can hear me. You can hear my voice. Open your eyes.
Hi, Doc. Just in time for the 4-star.
Hi, Cullen.
Doc, I'm going to give it to you straight between the eyes. Morley's your Crown Prince, isn't he? I thought so. Well, we'll see you around.
Cullen.
But don't deny it. But I want you to know I sure feel sorry about all this. You know, the public is going to raise a storm.
Cullen, listen.
Now, you know, some people are born to make news. Some people are born to write it.
Listen, there's a bigger story in this if you'll string along just a little bit longer.
Well, there just ain't no bigger story.
Is it a story of Ann Summers is found alive?
That's big, I'll say, yeah?
You'll scare her off if you print that story. Believe me. Miss a couple of headlines, Cullen, for her sake. And I'll give you a call the moment she turns up.
You know, Doc, I think you're scared.
I'm scared.
Call my desk. They'll know where to find me.
Where is he?
Hello, Maria. Where have you been?
I don't believe you have found him.
I have found him.
It's a trick. You are trying to trick me.
If you believe that, why did you come back? I'm glad you're back, Maria. I will take you to him.
What is this place?
Rudy is here. He'll be here in a moment.
Dr. Hamilton,
Stay here.
this is a fine time of night to be doing a thing like this.
You brought her back. Aren't you satisfied?
Yeah, that's her, all right.
Did Cullen get here yet?
Yeah, he's in the press room.
Give me about 3 minutes, then bring Morley in. Where can I take her?
Right there. You can use my office.
Where is he? Where is he?
I'll bring him. But rest first, Maria. I will bring you Rudy. Sit here and wait for him. Maria, watch the light. Watch the light, Maria. Watch the light. Keep your eyes on the light. On the light. Your eyelids are closing. Slowly closing. It makes you sleepy. Sleepy. Sleep. Open your eyes. When you open your eyes, you will be in Meyerling. You will open your eyes and see the little angels painted on the walls. The crystal chandeliers with 100 candles dancing. There is your music box. What is it playing, Maria?
Our waltz.
I will leave you. The next person you will see will be the Crown Prince Rudolph. You will see only your Rudy.
Hello, Doc. You did call.
Hello, Cullen. Just a second.
Hello, Doc. Here he is.
Hello, Morley. 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 Who are you?
I am Crown Prince Rudolph.
All right, Warden. Will you take off the cuffs, please? You will do as you were told. You will walk through that door, and you will find Maria.
Rudy, darling, how much I have missed you.
I have been followed. The Emperor sent Loshek after me.
So now your father has a valet, a lackey, spy for him. Oh, Rudy, you're so strong. It's so good to be in your arms again.
Maria.
But you never smile, Rudy. Even when you kiss me, you never smile.
I have been told never to see you again.
Oh, but now we have such a scandal.
Yes. Things are going worse with my family.
I know the Emperor hates me. But what can we do?
This is the only way. No, Maria. I would rather die with you than live without you.
But I am only 18. So young to die.
There is no other way.
Check. I am such a coward and I love you so. I must go first.
Now awaken, Morley. Morley, you are awake.
Take him back.
And?
Blanks in the gun. The top of the whole thing is this. Hamilton had to use a real killer. Why? Because only a real murderer would have pulled that trigger even under hypnosis.
And you will slowly awaken. You will forget everything that has happened in this room. Maria Vettura is dead. Dead, Anne. You will awaken. You are coming awake. You feel refreshed. Awake. You are Anne Summers. Anne Summers.